All right, guys, my name is Esteban Perez. We're going to be doing a podcast interview here. I'm going to be interviewing my good friend, Mr. Jason Bretado. So I'm going to do a little introduction for myself. So me, I trade the financial markets. I have ran one business, a multi-million-dollar business, and now my goal is to be able to help bring content to help others build their own businesses, and then also just to give inspiration, stories. And what we're going to do is we're going to have Mr. Jason introduce himself just very quickly, and then we'll get straight to the questions. Jason?
My name is Jason Bretado. I'm a career car salesman. I like to trade options, and I'm just here to go ahead and put my name and story out there and talk to a good friend of mine, Esteban.
Cool. All right, guys. So I'm going to be taking some notes. I actually don't have my pen, but that doesn't matter. We're going to go just.
We're gonna wing it.
We're gonna wing it, guys. All right, cool. So, all right. So we're gonna first talk about his background, kind of like when he was younger, what he learned, but mostly just his background when he was a little kid. So why don't you talk about when you were a little Jason?
Well, I just always grew up watching my parents work hard. They were immigrants. They came to this state without knowing the language, without knowing anything, and at a young age, I learned that it's important to have a strong work ethic. You know what I mean? So that's been instilled into me since I was just a little kid. Watching my parents hustle and do whatever they could to, make ends meet, and it's helped me get to where I'm at right now and pushing me to achieve everything that I want to achieve, which is what I'm making happen for myself.
Okay, cool. Who had more of an impact in your life, your mom or your dad?
Honestly, I can't really say one or the other, to be honest, just because, my mom was a stay-at-home mom, but my dad was a breadwinner. So, I mean, I kind of got to take qualities from both, because my mom was kind of like the foundation. She held everything together, and she was able, she was very compassionate, and she was always willing to help people. And then my dad was always just, he's like just straight work driven, He doesn't care what he's doing, whatever he has to do. If he has a job to do, he's gonna go ahead and do it and to finish it. So I would say, I mean, work ethic wise, I guess I could go with my dad, right?
What did you learn from your mom?
For my mom, I learned to never give up, because no matter whatever, difficulties she went through, whatever hardship she had to face, she always figured out a way to go ahead and overcome that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I took some really good qualities from both. That's some great parents, man.
Okay, cool. All right, so next thing. So what industry are you in right now?
I'm in the automotive sales.
Automotive sales.
Yeah.
Ooh, what got you into that industry?
It was accidental, dude. I just, when I first applied at that dealership, I was applying at a bunch of different places.
Yeah.
And I was just waiting for whoever called back first, and they were the first ones to call back first. Actually, when I first started there, I was washing cars.
Oh, you're washing cars? Nice.
I was washing cars. I would, pick up clients and stuff like that.
Nice.
And I was hoping to just kind of work there, and in the meantime, go to school, but I actually never ended up making it to school. I talked to all the people that worked there. Actually, at first, I talked to everyone that worked in the service side of the dealership, and they all made pretty good money or whatever. And then one day, I was just like, thinking to myself, I was like looking at all the salesmen outside, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I could do that.
Yeah.
I went straight to the general manager's office, and I was like, dude, I want to be a fucking salesman. I could do that. I see them, I see what they're doing, and I could go ahead and do that. And, he actually gave me a shot. And that's kind of how I worked my way into it. And I've been doing it for about 7 years now.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about options trading. Like, how'd you get into that?
Options trading was just, something that I kind of started to learn when the pandemic all first happened. We were all just at home, and, it was just saw it on Instagram, followed a couple of people that, were trading stocks, and, they introduced options as well. And then that's when I, started to do my research, started to learn, how to, well, at first I had to learn exactly what the fuck options were, because they're very complicated. They don't really make sense to most people,
Yes.
So essentially, I mean, you're trading what a stock does without having to own it. you don't have the liability of owning the stock.
Owning the stock. Okay. Like a
But
futures?
it's yeah, essentially it's kind of like futures. You could, you know, you're trading the derivative of the underlying asset, you know, because
Okay.
it gives you the right but not the obligation to own the stock.
Okay.
You know, so essentially if you know, if
You're renting it. It's like a prostitute.
it's
bro.
like, no, it's like an insurance policy.
Oh, okay.
It's an insurance policy, you
Okay.
know, because basically you're paying a premium,
Yeah.
betting that something is going to go up. So that's your insurance right there, you know, that
Oh.
contract. And you know, if it does go up,
Yeah.
you could go ahead and, you know, it surpasses whatever strike price that you choose. So like, let's say, you know, you're trading Apple or whatever, and let's say it's trading at $100, you know, a share or whatever. You buy a contract that is, you know, has a strike price of 105.
Yeah.
You know, let's say, you know, you buy one that's a few months out. You know, Apple has a nice little run or whatever, and it exceeds 105. You know, it goes to 110.
It stops
Then
out.
no, it doesn't stop out. You can continue to hold it, and your contract is going to continue to gain intrinsic value, and it's going to continue to go up. But one thing you could also do, if you have actually more than one contract, is you could exercise that contract, and you could buy.
Oh, so you can actually keep it.
You could
Keep the
buy.
stock?
Each contract gives you the right to buy 100 shares of whatever stock that is. So
Okay.
let's say you have your strike price of 105, right?
Yeah.
So that gives you the right to be able to buy 100 shares at $105
Oh, I see what you're saying.
if you wanted to. You don't have to.
I got you. But yeah, I got you. I see what you're saying. So no, that makes sense.
I trade
So-
the premium. I don't trade the. I don't actually. I've never exercised an options contract.
Okay.
I just
so you
trade the
just
premium.
get it in and out.
I'm getting in and out. Yeah, I'm getting in
Perfect.
and out. Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. All right, well let's get into some other stuff. So let's talk. Okay, so we're gonna go back and forth on some things. We're gonna start off with a personal thing. So, personal thing. So what are your hobbies other than fucking, you know, working, selling cars, and then trading options? What else do you do for fun?
I like to work out, man.
So-
I like to hit the gym. I like to train. I like to go on walks, dude. I love going on walks, whether it's hikes or going to the beach and just going for a nice walk, clearing my head. And I like to try new food, dude. I like to try new food and just do that. Those are a couple of things that I like to do. I like to have different experiences, you know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
man,
I'm
what
all
about girls, bro? You're leaving that out.
I mean, you know, that's I guess you could call that a little bit of a hobby. You know, I was, especially now, you know, I was in a long-term relationship.
Oh
I
yeah.
was a
So
little-
tell us, yeah, what's
it
up
was
with that?
up and down, you know, for
You guys were
like
stock?
about it was
kidding.
fucking, you know, but my ROI was terrible. So
I've had that before.
yeah, dude, I was in an on and off relationship for about like 7 years, almost 8, I think.
What'd you learn?
I learned that you can never make someone happy that's not happy with themselves. No matter what the fuck you do, dude. You're like, girls, if they're not happy with themselves, it doesn't matter as a male what you do, they're never going to be happy. You could buy them everything they want, you could give them all the attention that they think they want, and they'll always be dissatisfied because they're not happy with themselves. There's some sort of insecurity within themselves that is not allowing them to be in the present and appreciate what's in front of them. You know what I
What's
mean?
going on, yeah.
So like that's basically was my entire relationship. That's why we would be on and off, you know? I would spoil her, I would do everything, I would make all the changes. You need to do this, you need to do that. I would be there like a servant, just being like, okay, no problem. I would make the changes, and then fucking you know, maybe a week goes by, and then bam, like we get into some sort of fight because I'm not doing enough, you know,
Yeah,
or
I know exactly what you mean.
or I didn't do it the right way, you know what I mean? Like she would tell me to, you know, oh, maybe you just didn't ask me the right way, or you didn't say things, you said the right things, but you didn't say them in the right tone, like just stupid little shit like that, you know? And someone that's genuinely happy is not gonna go ahead and do that, you know? Someone that actually cares to be with you and cares for you genuinely cares for you as a person is not gonna treat you that way, man. Because it just, all that does is mess with your emotions, your ego, and your confidence. It brings it all the way down because it always makes you feel like no matter what you do, you're not good enough. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And that's you know, that's why I had to walk away. I just left that relationship. So now I'm about a couple months in on the single life. So
there you go.
you know, just trying to make the best of it and just have some fun, dude. You know?
Yeah. me and Jason had a lot of conversations about that relationship.
Yeah.
And I related.
He said, "Booter."
Get out of here, man. And he did that. And the reason why, though, guys and girls, for you girls that are mad and potentially you feminists out there, is, oh man, Jason's got to work on himself. He's not working on himself. I think when you're in your 20s, you definitely should not be in a relationship, and I think you should be working on yourself. I made that mistake myself.
Yeah.
Working 8 years in a relationship, same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it was my fault. I take responsibility for it. You know what I'm saying? And just like I'm sure you did.
It's a learning experience, man. I did. I saw the flags a long time ago, but you choose to ignore them. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like
100%.
And it's essentially, you could blame the other person all you want, but yeah, it's all up to you because you allowed that to happen. You know what I mean? You allowed it to happen to you. Yeah. You can't get mad at that person if you did it to yourself.
And you're 100%. I agree with you. I'm sure you guys do as well. What was your biggest pet peeve about her? Not her, but in girls in general. Not her.
Girls in general, man, is just, I think their expectation of what a male should be doing for them and what they give in return. Okay. Essentially, I think the mindset of girls these days is almost like they're like escorts. They think just you should be taking them out, treating them nice, and all they have to
because
offer,
they're girls.
And all they have to offer is some fucking pussy. You know what I mean? Like, no actual connection, no genuine conversation, no nothing. Just, here you go, I'm gonna take you out. We're gonna do this. We're gonna have some fun. Smash.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all you're gonna get. And I think that's kind of like what's making me super insensitive to like girls. Like I just like if you want to have some fun, we're gonna chill, whatever. I'm not gonna treat you to anything fancy, because fuck that. I've been there, I've done that.
Pizza and chicken wings.
We're gonna fucking we're gonna Netflix and chill, literally.
Agreed.
And if we want to smash, we're gonna smash, but that's it. I'm not gonna fucking spoil you and take you to fucking.
What girl do you think deserves the right treatment?
The one that shows you, dude. The one that shows you. The one that is there for you and shows you support and actually understands where who you are as a person and supports it. You know what I mean? Not just, what can you do for me? What are you doing for me? What do you need to be doing for me? That kind of behavior just shows me that you're not happy as a person with yourself. You know what I mean? Why the fuck am I gonna try to make you happy if you're not happy with yourself? Fuck that.
Makes sense.
It's a waste of my time and money.
So someone that shows they appreciate what you do for them.
Yeah, someone that actually understands the value in who I am. Because I bring a lot of value to the table, you know what I mean? I'm not just gonna go ahead and let some girl think that they could just, take advantage of that and milk it and be like, okay, yeah, this guy has some money, he's gonna go ahead and take me out, he'll go ahead and buy me nice things, whatever. I'm not just gonna go ahead and do that just so they could have a few Instagram pictures or posts or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, for what, dude? Like, I don't need all that. I'm here to focus on myself and better myself and achieve what it is that I'm going to achieve.
No, 100%. Man.
So that's, I would say, yeah, a girl that understands, who I am as a person.
Yeah,
what I have to offer. You know what I mean? Like, that's someone that then, if they're able to go ahead and break through that barrier with me, then I'm more than happy to go ahead and spoil them and do whatever I want to do for them.
Like the actual chivalry stuff.
Yeah, because if not, like I said, most of these girls are just superficial. It's everything that's just on the surface, you know what I mean? And I could do that. I could do that by myself. Essentially, if you're doing that if you're with a superficial girl, everything you're gonna be doing, you're gonna feel like you're all alone in it, anyways.
Yeah,
because everything.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Everything is just gonna be for them. Everything is gonna be for them, and they think everything should be for them.
Yeah.
And then you're just there, like in like a little.
It's like the tank's always getting empty.
Yeah, you're just like on a hamster wheel, dude. You're just always fucking running your wheels off, trying to please this one person, and they don't do anything for you in return. You know what I mean? They're not like, hey, how's your business going? Hey, how's work going? How are your goals going? Are you working on them? What'd you do today to be better? Nothing, none of that. You're not, they're just like, oh, what are we doing today, babe? Oh, can we go get dinner? Can we go get lunch? Get breakfast?
Yeah.
Are we going to are we going to this show? Are we going to this concert? Whatever. Oh, we should take this trip,
Yeah.
Like just stuff like that. Never
bunch
like
of money out, nothing in.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing like, oh, is there anything I could do to help you, achieve your goals. Is there any, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, at least be like an assistant or fucking do something for you.
Like, yeah. Show that you actually care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you're not showing me that you care, then why the fuck should I? Just
I
because you're a girl and you have a vagina, congratulations, cool, awesome.
And just thank you for that. Just girls, that's how almost every guy feels. So this is not just only Jason, or not just me. It's almost every other guy. That's how they're feeling, especially guys who are making money and who can actually provide a girl. So just if you guys want to get a little tips on that. All right, so okay, so what do you think about cheating?
Cheating?
Yeah.
That's a gray area, bro. Like, I mean, I've done it, you know.
Oh man,
I've done it. It's been done to me,
yeah,
you know. So, I mean, when it's been done to you, it's a shitty thing, you know. And when you do it, I guess it's different for guys and girls, right?
Yeah.
Like as a guy, I guess it's more physical, you know. Like if you have that physical attraction and
like
you
lust?
have that lust, and then that girl is giving you attention that you're not getting from your girl or something.
Yeah.
And then so that's what kind of opens that door to make you more curious, and you're just like,
oh, I see.
You know, it's kind of like you know, you're getting like hypnotized, like, you know, and then you just kind of, it ends up happening. Like that's literally what's happened to me every time that's happened to me. And then for girls, like, you know, they do it from what I've been told, they do it because like maybe they're not getting the emotional fulfillment from a guy, you know what I mean? And some other guys may be giving them the attention that you're not giving them, you know what I mean? So, you know, I don't think it's the right thing to do, but, you know, or I mean, if you are going to do it, if you want to have an open relationship, just fucking be open about it, you know?
I agree.
Like establish that
first.
Establish that boundary, you know, like, okay, I'm gonna be, me and you are hooking up, but I'm also gonna be hooking up with other people. Like, you know, are you cool with that? Yes, no. If you are, great. If not, then I'm sorry. Maybe we should part ways, you know? Yeah. And that's it, dude. That's how I see that, you know?
All right.
But yeah, being cheated on does fucking suck, bro. That shit sucks, 100%. So that's why I don't agree with it, you know?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, because if it's done to you,
because like, I mean, if you're in that committed relationship with that one person, you know, you think they're all about you, and then fucking come to find out, like, oh, they were like smashing some other dude on the side, and you're just like, fuck, dude, you know? You're like, damn, that shit's cold, but you know, it's just, I mean, it's a part of life. I feel like it's so common now, you know?
It is,
especially with social media. Like, I hear all these stories, or you see all these stories of, like, you know, girls just cheating left and right, and dudes too, you know? Actually, I feel like girls do it more now these days than
supposedly
guys.
Supposedly there's a study that guys cheat 26 or 28%, and then girls do 24. So it's like the same.
It's almost
like
the same, yeah.
So what would you say? Okay, so name your top 2 favorite positions in sex.
Ooh, damn. For sure, doggy is probably got to be my top one.
That's like everybody. That's every guy's one.
I fucking love me some doggy, dude. And then, fuck, what else? Honestly, I don't mind a good old missionary, bro. But like a different one, but not like that, bro. I like doing the missionary where you grab their legs and then you know. Okay. I don't know. That's those 2 I would say are probably like my go-tos right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I love doing that.
So doggy and missionary with the legs up.
With the legs up, yeah.
All right.
Legs up.
Cool, man. There you go. What's are you an ass guy or a tits guy?
Oh, I'm an ass guy through and through, bro.
Same here.
100%, dude. If a girl
ass guy right here.
Yeah, bro. If a girl has no cake, man, then I ain't.
Ain't no party there.
I don't even fucking look, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, I mean, if they have some nice tits, that's a plus. But I can do without the tits. Like, you gotta have some nice ass, bro. Some nice legs and a nice fucking booty, bro. That's. I'm done, bro. I'm done.
I think like every guy. I think that's like it's like a right, so not like a subconscious or like a primal thing.
I don't know.
They say that the bigger the hips, the more chance.
Oh yeah, I guess so,
child.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like psychologically, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It just, to me, it looks good and it feels good when you smash it.
Yeah. No, I agree. Okay, cool. So what type of? Okay, so we'll switch a little bit on the topic. So, you mentioned you like going to eat out random places and learning about food stuff like that. So what's your favorite type of food?
My favorite type of food, I would say, is probably Mediterranean food, dude.
Okay, this is Mediterranean shit possible, but why do you like that?
Just because the way that I like to eat pretty healthy, you know. So I feel like in their culture, like the way that they season and the way that they eat their meals is like pretty on par with the way that I like to eat, you know.
Yeah.
Which is like, you know, a good hefty amount of protein,
Yeah.
and then with some veggies and whatever carbs you're going to be eating, and that's how I like to eat all my meals. So
Okay.
and the way they season their stuff, their kebabs and all that, it's on point, dude. I love that.
I like it. It seems to be a little bland, but you know what?
Maybe you just haven't had the right places.
You're right. Probably. I agree with you
Yeah.
on that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've only been to like a couple of them, so you're probably right on that.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So, what would you say? Do you have any? You have brother, sister, or no?
I do. I have. Well, they're like my not step, but half, I guess.
Okay.
So
Mom,
yeah, I have,
step, mom's side?
yeah, from my mom's previous marriage. So
Okay.
yeah, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all
Are you
older.
cool with them or not really?
Honestly,
Whatever.
I feel like I grew up by myself, and even till this day, I still feel like by myself. Like 2 of them are basically Las Casas, and then the one that is here in Orange County as well, he's just super to himself. Like he has his own business or whatever, but like he's just his
family.
business and his family. You know what I mean? His business and his family. To me, like we don't have a close relationship, so that's why I
Okay.
don't even feel like I have any siblings or anything like that. Yeah.
Okay. What would you say? I didn't mean to cut you off there, but what would you say? What are some key inflection points or like some key moments in your life where like something happened, and that really kind of helped you kind of change who you are, like a moment that made
Honestly,
the Jason that you are right now?
Honestly, it was actually that opportunity that the GM gave me, dude.
Sales.
Because before I was just like a little skater kid, I was into like painting and drawing, and I didn't really have any idea of anything that I wanted to do with my life, and I guess him giving me that opportunity, it forced me to be like, okay, I had to think differently, and I had to think about, okay, what does a salesman actually do? I asked for the opportunity blind, so I didn't really know what it required someone to do. You have to be able to talk to people. You have to be able to influence them without directly telling them what to do.
Yeah.
And that's such a fucking, like, it's a gift. If you could master that, you will succeed in anything that you do. I don't care what anyone tells you.
Yeah.
You could be a fucking genius with computers or whatever, but if you don't know how to talk to people, it's not really, it'll only get you so far, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I would say it was probably that opportunity because it forced me to learn how to talk to people,
Yeah.
in a different way,
I got you.
and being able to like extract the information that I need in order to like, like say whatever it is that I'm saying to them in a manner that's gonna, make sense to them, or like attract them and be like,
To
oh
say
yeah,
yes
like,
or
you're building a level of rapport, you're getting them to do what you want to get them to do what you want them to do,
Makes sense.
and essentially in my case, it's for them to buy something from me, right?
Buy a car.
So,
Nice.
buy a car for me. So like that, I would say,
Car prices, bro. Damn,
Yeah.
that shit's hard. If you guys are in
know,
car sales,
man.
I give it to you guys. But
yeah.
so.
But yeah, I would say that probably was a key pivot point for me.